Hey, I'm Isel, and guess what? Minecraft dropped another update today, Minecraft 1.14.4, and you know what that means? That means that we've got to do another AFK Fishing Farm tutorial. So I'm going to show you how to do that right now. As you can see, I'm standing here in my AFK Fishing Farm, and I'm going to go through this with you in a minute, but I'm going to show you the basics of how to set up an AFK Fishing Farm. Just to prove that we're in 1.14.4, on the top left of the screen there, you can see that we are on 1.14.4 vanilla. So what do we need to make an AFK fish farm? Well, everything that we need is in this chest here. We're going to need 2 chests. We're going to need a hopper. We're also going to need oak fence. We're going to need a water bucket. We're going to need a lightweight pressure plate. We're going to need an oak block. And we're going to need some dirt. And we're going to need an iron trapdoor. Oh, and we're going to need a fishing rod. I actually have one over here that's not enchanted, but an enchanted rod is the best one to get. But I'll talk a little bit more about that later. First, I just want to say that if you find this tutorial useful, to leave a like on the video and to leave me a comment as well and let me know if it worked for you. This is for the PC Java edition. It has worked in the past for Bedrock, so it should work in your Bedrock edition as well, and it has also worked on Realms. It definitely also works on servers because I have tested it on a server. Anyway, first off, we're going to bring these into our inventory. Let's get started. So what we need to do first is we need to make a 4x4 trench. So I'm going to break here, here, and here. And we're going to pop down our chest in here. We then need to put our hopper, and to put it into the chest, we need to shift and point at the side of the chest. So that puts our hopper there. Oh, one other thing I need to add quickly is stay to the end of this video because there are credits at the end of this video. Next we need to put is a fence on top of the hopper. And again, we need to press shift and put the fence on top of that. We then need to get our bucket and we put it on the fence. You don't need to shift for this, you just press right click on the fence. And then we're going to put our light-weighted pressure plate on top. Next we need our note block. Don't get confused, this is not a jukebox. It's a note block, and we put that down here right in front of the trench here. Next, we get a piece of dirt, and we do need to press shift here again so that we can place it on the note block. Otherwise, we're going to just make sounds. So we press shift and aim our arrow right at the top of the note block here and put our dirt down. The next thing we need to do is put our trapdoor, and you need to aim right at the bottom of the dirt block here, like so, and right click on it. And that is our AFK fish farm. Now you have 2 options. You can leave the dirt here or you can take it off. When you take the dirt off, you can hear the note block in the background. With a block on top of the note block, and it doesn't matter what it is, you won't hear anything. So it's much quieter. And if you prefer that, then you can leave it like that. The way the system works is when we catch something, and this is flowing water here, we catch it on the rod, it goes into the hopper and it goes into the chest here. So let's demonstrate that very, very quickly. There, and we just caught a fish. Or something. Yes, we caught 2 fish. We got a raw salmon and we've got a raw cod. How do you make this an AFK fish farm? The easiest way to do this is to put a book or something heavy like that, something that's not going to slide off, on your right mouse button. Then when you leave your screen open, you can keep right clicking like this, and you can just go away and do whatever you want, and it will just keep spamming the rod. I have heard that if you unplug your mouse, then that can work as well, and it will just AFK spam. However, I've never tried that, so I can't verify that. So you could also get an auto clicker. I don't really want to use an auto clicker myself. I find it just so handy to just put a book or something on my right mouse button, and it works away. Right, so that's how we AFK fish. That's how you set it up. Now, is this the final thing? Well, no, it's not. And here, there's a couple of things that we need to know about first off, okay? As you can see, I have back here, I have mine covered in glass, and I've got that done for a good reason. You're probably going to want to play this in survival or on a server. And guess what? Since 1.13, we've got phantoms, and phantoms tend to come out when? At nighttime. And what you don't want to be doing is standing here, AFK fishing, and phantoms coming down and hitting you and probably killing you. That's not good. So this design over here with the glass has got 2 benefits. 1, it protects you from mobs and it protects you from phantoms. 2, it also lets light in. You do need to have as much light coming in so that you're maximizing the catch. I did this inside of a house with very little windows, and I had to put glass on the roof so that I was letting light come in because I wasn't really getting a lot of enchanted books and I wasn't getting a lot of enchanted rods. Which brings me on to my next point. You will not start off with an enchanted rod. So let's go in here. And you are going to probably start off with something like a normal fishing rod. And what you need to do is keep fishing until you start picking up some enchanted rods. And you're going to get enchanted rods that are nearly broken, but they're going to have enchants in them. The best enchantment rod that you can get has Look of the Sea 3, Lure 3, Mending, and Unbreaking 3. This rod will never break. It's going to maximize the catch, and it's going to maximize the catch rate. And then you can AFK fish for as long as you want. So you can literally AFK fish forever. Well, you are restricted by the amount of chests. So over here, this is the basic setup. This is a more advanced setup. As you can see, I've got surrounded with glass. I've got a pressure plate here so I can get in and out of the door. Mobs can't walk in the pressure plate by accident. And I have the button here to let myself in. So that's definitely the best way to get in and out of here. I've got ladders coming down here. And as you can see, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chests. So each hopper will pass the catch down here and I can maximize the chests. And these will pretty much fill up very quickly. You would fill up at least 2 of these chests overnight if you're AFK fishing while you're asleep. I also have a little lava pit here. And the reason why I have that is often you get so much stuff that you don't need. And you might want to throw it away. You're going to get a lot of leather boots, for example. So you can just bring that into your inventory and throw it into the lava. And you can do that very quickly like this as well. And just throw the stuff that you're picking up into the lava. So you're going to need a lot of storage, and you're definitely going to need an anvil to get the best rod. So as soon as you get good rods that have mending or unbreaking, and then combine it with a lure 3 or a lure 2, and keep bringing the rods until you have this max rod, which is Look at the Sea 3, Lure 3, Mending, and Unbreaking 3. You're also going to get a ton of XP. What kind of things can you collect from AFK fishing? You're going to get all kinds of fish. You're going to get salmon, you're going to get raw cod, you're going to get tropical fish, you're going to get nautilus shells, you're going to get blowfish, you're going to get lots of leather boots, you're going to get ink sacs, you're going to get tripwire hooks, you're going to get name tags, you're going to get string, but more importantly, you're going to get enchanted rods and enchanted bows. And even more importantly, you're going to get enchanted books. And the most important of these is the mending book. Now I also get asked, how many mending books will you catch when you're AFK fishing? Over a night you can get anywhere between 1 mending book and maybe 4, if you're really lucky, 5. Generally, I will average between 2 to 3 mending books a night. So that's the AFK Fish Farm for the newly dropped Minecraft 1.14.4. I hope you found this useful. I hope that you find my setup useful. And it is at this point that I want to add some credit. AFK Fishing is definitely not my invention. Who invented AFK Fishing is very dubious. I've had a few people tell me in my comments that it was Doc M or it was xisumavoid. So I don't know who invented AFK Fishing. AFK Fishing is nothing new to Minecraft. However, I am going to give credit at the end of this video to anyone that may have had something to do with AFK Fishing. This design behind me here with the glass, the iron door, the button, and the pressure plate, this is definitely mine. I've also prettied it up by putting down some cobblestone on the ground here. I like to have my AFK Fish Farm looking pretty slick. Anyway guys, thank you for watching this. I hope you found it useful. Anyway, that's enough for this video. AFK fish farms are really useful for early Minecraft. So have loads of fun catching loads of fish and loads of enchanted books. Guys, I am Isel. Thank you very much for watching this video. It would be great if you left a like on it, and I'll see you again in another one. Bye bye.